Hi, in this class what we are going to see is contribution of Western schools of thoughts. In that idealism, realism, naturalism, pragmatism, Marxism and existentialism we are going to see today. Okay. The first one is idealism. Idealists stress the importance of learning ideas and concepts. Okay, so make a note of this. The idealism stress the importance of learning ideas and concepts. Okay, so why it takes the name idealism. The belief in reasoning but question the use of scientific method and sense perception. They gave the most confidence in ideas that remain constant through the time and place. When it comes to teaching students, idealists believe in sharing the ideas and great works that are universal as well as long-lived. Okay, so idealism in the sense they give importance to ideas, that is the use of scientific method and sense of perception. Okay, and one more important point is they believe in sharing the ideas and great works that are universal as well as long-lived. Okay, so make a note of these 2 points. So why it took the name idealism. Idealism gives importance to ideas. Okay, now they believe all students should have at least one teacher who they look up to, so they can learn cultural norms in the classroom. Idealists put a lot of focus on lecture, discussion and imitation. So these 3 points you have to have in mind for idealism. Okay, these 3 points have in mind. The first one is they give the importance to ideas. Second one, they share the ideas as well as the great works that are universal as well as long-lived. Third point, a lot of focus on lecture, discussion and imitation. Okay. And what are the fundamental principles of this idealism in the sense? Idealism insists on God. To achieve God, spiritual perfection is necessary. That is in the last class I explained in a nice way. That video link I'll give in the description box. Just go through it. Okay. Now, so the main aim of this idealism is to achieve God. Spiritual perfection is necessary. Accepts the existence of spiritual world. Okay, spiritual values are supreme and universal. Values are predetermined. Idealism is a complete spiritual viewpoint. It is a monastic concept. What do you mean by monastic concept? In the sense, it is a view that there is only one kind of ultimate substance. Okay, God is one. God is one, and also the spiritual values are supreme and universal. Okay, so idealism is a beautiful thing, and these are all the important points. These are the principles, fundamental principles of idealism. Just make a note it. Okay, I have collected from different parts of areas and I put forward all the important points only, so make a note. Okay, and for idealism give importance to the spiritual values that are supreme and universal. Okay, now principles of education, how this is applied in the education. In the sense, education is based on spiritualism and ethics. It emphasizes mental capabilities. Teacher and curriculum are the center of education. Emphasizes book learning. Both individual and society are valued. It is a definite and specific ideology. Okay, so this ideology is followed in the education, and in education in the sense it is based on spiritualism and ethics. All the moral values are inculcated, okay, from the idealism, and it emphasizes the mental capabilities. Okay, and who are the exponents of this idealism in the sense? Socrates, Plato, Shankaracharya, Rabindranath Tagore, Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda. All these people, okay, put forward this idealism. They are the exponents of idealism. So make a note of this one. This is very, very important. Socrates, Plato, Shankaracharya, okay, Rabindranath Tagore, Mahatma Gandhi and Swami Vivekananda. They are the exponents of idealism. Okay, they are the exponents of idealism. Socrates, Plato, Shankaracharya, Rabindranath Tagore, Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda. Okay, So idealism in the sense, keep in mind, idea. They give importance to ideas. Okay. Sharing the ideas and the great works that are universal. Okay, keep this point in your mind, then you can answer very easily. Realism. The exponents of realism are Erasmus, Rabelais, Milton, Lord Montaigne, Bacon, and Radke. Okay, unlike idealists, realists highly recommended the use of scientific investigation. So they follow the real things. Okay, not the ideas, but they follow the real things. What is happening in the world? That is scientific investigation and senses in order to learn. They put focus on the physical world, arguing that reality, knowledge, and value exist independent of the mind. Okay, they have given the independent knowledge and not given much importance to the spiritual world. Okay, or the God. Okay, what they believed is the real, what is happening in the world. What is happening in the world, in the sense various scientific investigations, isn't it? That is it took more place in the human life, right? So the realism give importance to the real things, what is happening in the world, in a easy way you can keep in mind. Okay, the physical world, arguing that reality, knowledge, and value exist independent of the mind. Okay, so what is happening naturally? What is happening naturally? The real world is realism. Okay. Now, this physical world is composed of matter. Realists believe that schools should promote human rationality through observation and experimentation. So, the physical world is composed of matter. So this realism give more importance to the physical world. Okay, idealism gives more importance to the lecture and the ideas should be shared, that one. Okay, so realism in the sense the real things. Realists believe that schools should promote human rationality through observation and experimentation. What we are observing every day in our life, what we are experimenting, that should be okay, that should be that the school should promote, they told, not the ideas. Okay, this is what realism. A lot of responsibility is placed on the teacher to have the right background and information. Realist teachers believe in the importance of experimental learning. In order to learn, students have to take hands-on approach. That is, they have this realism insists learning by doing. Okay, learning by doing. That is, they give more importance to the practical work. Okay, hands-on approach. Hands-on approach. Okay, practical knowledge is more important than the what is it? Ideologist, what they believed. Okay, fundamental principles of this is realism believes in individual and social developments. It believes in the importance of material world. Okay, material world, that is idealism is spiritual world. Okay, idealism is based on spiritual world, realism is material world. Okay, so keep that in mind. Cause and effect relationship scientific principles are universal and universally accepted. Cause and effect in the sense why this occur. Okay, what's the effect of that cause? Okay, so that is called as cause and effect relationship. Okay, for example, let us see if the clouds are very dark. Okay, what is the effect? Effect is rain is going to come. Okay, rain is going to come. That is the effect of this cause, right? Now, problems of real life become ideals and values. Fully scientific attitude. It is a pluralistic concept. Okay, it is not monistic concept. It is pluralistic concept. Okay, now the idealism is monistic concept, but this is pluralistic concept, right? That it depends upon, our life depends upon many things in the sense we are living in a material world, so we depends on many things. Okay, so it is called as pluralistic concept. Okay, now how we apply these principles on education, in the sense education is based on science only. It emphasizes on behavior and experiment. Child and his parents' life is the center of education. It opposes book learning. It opposes book learning in the sense it gives importance to the practical learning. Okay, learning by doing. Both the individual and society are valued. It is liable to change according to the change in life. Okay, so who are the exponents? Yeah. Erasmus, Rabelais, Milton, Lord Montaigne, Bacon and Radke. Okay. See, this is very beautiful actually. Pragmatism. This gives importance to human being. Okay. So let us see these fundamental principles. Pragmatism does not believe in God or spiritual values. It has full faith in man. Okay. The full faith in man. So pragmatism giving importance to man. Okay. So it upholds the power of man as supreme. So man is the whole. Man is the extreme. Okay, man is, he is having his own power how to live in this world. Okay, he is the supreme power. Man is supreme. Okay, supreme power, how to make his life beautifully, only the man knows. Okay, that is what by pragmatism, human psychology. Okay, according to human psychology, man can do anything and everything man can do. Okay, so he is the supremacy. So spiritual principles are not universal. They change according to the change in time, circumstances and situation. That is true. See, previously our parents insist about the God and we have to follow that way, everything. But nowadays, if the parent says also, the children are not listening. And in this science and technological world, why you are telling this, mommy? They are asking, isn't it? So this is what, after the development of science and technology, man has learned that everything can, okay, everything is possible for man. So he thought that he is a supreme power. Okay, he is a supreme power and he is acting according to that. That is what explained by pragmatism. Okay, values are not predetermined, they are in the making. Okay, values are not predetermined, they are making according to the continuous changes in the environment. The man is also changing. Okay, his views, his thoughts, everything is changing according to the changes in the environment. Fully psychological and humanistic point of view, this is so pragmatism in the sense psychological as well as humanistic point of view, this one developed. Okay, it's a pluralistic concept. Who are the followers of this pragmatism in the sense? CB Pierce, William James, Schiller, John Dewey, Kilpatrick. Okay, all these people are the psychologists. Okay, so these people followed this pragmatism and principles of education. In the sense, education is based on psychology and science. Okay, it emphasizes the practice. Child is the focal point of all educational activities. It opposes book learning. Okay, it opposes book learning in the sense it is giving importance to the learning by doing. Okay, that is psychomotor domain is given importance, more importance. Only sociably is emphasized. It is progressive, dynamic and changeable ideology. Okay, this ideology is pragmatism is an ideology. It is in progressive as well as it is dynamic, very active. Okay, it is going towards upward as well as changeable. This is changeable continuously. There is a change in this ideology. Okay. Next one is existentialism. See, in the examination point of view, what you have to keep in mind is who are the exponents, who are the followers of this. Okay, Albert Camus, Jean-Paul Sartre, Maurice Merleau-Ponty, Simon G. Bird. Okay, so all these people followed this existentialism. So what is the main focus in this sense? They focus on the ideas of existence and essence. Existence and essence are the most the focus area or the idea of this existentialism. Okay, individuals create their own meaning. Finding one's purpose become a lifelong goal for existentialists. They believe in the importance of personal choice. Okay, existentialism in the sense their own personal choice. Keep this point in your mind. Okay, that they choice, their choice, the life is their choice. Okay, personal and a reflection of knowledge, what they gain according to that they plan their own life. Okay, so that is this existentialism. In school they play importance on developing a free self-actualizing person. Okay, what they like they will be. See, if they want to become a doctor, they become doctor. There is no insisting from the parent side as well as from teacher side. Okay, what they like, what they are excel in that field they explore. Okay, this means having students discuss their lives and decisions they make their own decision and they lead their own life. Okay, that is what the existentialism explains. This means having the students discuss their lives and decisions they make in the classroom. The teachers place emphasis on asking question and discovering one's purpose in life. Why the teachers are asking question? In the sense they have to discover their own life. That's why the teachers are showing the path in what way you can choose your life. Okay, students are given the chance to define themselves through how they live in their lives. Okay, and here there is no mind and body, no mind and soul. And what this explain, in the sense this existentialist anthropology explains that the body is a lived through experience that is an integral part of human existence in its relationship with the world. Okay, he is having one body and one core is working inside. According to that, he makes a relationship with the world and he lives. Okay, that is what the core of existentialism anthropology. Anthropology in the sense study of man. Okay, so this word is coined by Marshall in 1943. This word is coined by Marshall in 1943. Okay, so once again I'll recall all those things. What is idealism? What is idealism? What is realism? Okay, what is naturalism? What is pragmatism? What is existentialism? Okay, these five we have seen. Idealism in the sense they give most importance to the idea. Okay, and realism in the sense what is existing, that is material world. Okay, material world. And naturalism in the sense giving importance to the nature in their life. Okay, pragmatism in the sense man is the supreme power. Existentialism in the sense freedom, what he wants to become. That freedom is by he himself he select his own life. Okay, that is that freedom. This word is coined by Marshall in 1943. Okay, let us see the naturalism. What is naturalism? In the sense does not believe in God, nature is everything, nothing is beyond it. Okay, so these people are believing this is these are all ideology. Okay, so naturalism does not believe in God, nature is everything, nothing is beyond it. Okay, so it believes in matter and importance of material world, like the what is that, realism. Okay, realism is also based on material world. This is that is realism in the sense material world in the sense artificial and natural. Here it is only natural. Okay, physical and natural principles are supreme and universal. There is no ideal and supreme values. Fully materialistic and mechanical attitude, monastic concept. This is okay. Who are the followers of this in the sense? Aristotle, Comte, Darwin, Bernard Shaw, and Herbert. Okay, so natural selection, you all know, no? Darwin's theory, natural selection. So nature select the living things. Okay, nature select the living things. Who has to be live in this world, who is not. Okay, the survival for the fittest. Survival for the fittest. Who is eligible? That people only live in this world. Okay, the nature select. Natural selection it is called as. Okay, see in 2020 corona came, isn't it? So corona, that is too many people in the sense the number of people are increasing in the world, so it has to control, isn't it? So it brought up this one, and so many people are controlled, isn't it? So many people's and so many areas, the destruction, nature itself secure its environment, isn't it? By controlling. See, we are creating continuously air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, everything. All these will be controlled by the nature itself. Okay, that's why it brought this, and all the people will be in the home without moving. So there is no petrol utilization, there is no transport, there is no factory. All the factories are closed for at least 2 years, isn't it? 2 years are complete closed of everything. That makes the earth clear a little bit, right? So this is naturalism. So nature selected. Fully materialistic and mechanical attitude, it is monastic concept. The followers are they. Okay, let us see methods of teaching in naturalism. In the sense naturalism rejects rigid teaching method, uniform traditional method of teaching, and it does not favor the classroom teaching. Okay, give your peoples no verbal lesson. They should be taught by their experiences alone. It is what Rousseau said. They have to taught by their experiences. What they experience in the sense, see, the duty of the teacher is to, after explanation, she has to take into the laboratory and make the children to do by their own, okay, by their own hands. Okay, then they learn. They come across the experience. See, for example, she wants to explain about the paddy field, in the sense that she has to take them to the paddy field and ask them to observe how the plants are there, okay, how they are planted in that, and what about the water quality they supply to that, and what are the animals are living along with them. So everything how they come across, in the sense it is by personal experience or direct experience. Okay, that should be provided by the teacher. That is the main duty of the teacher, right? And coming to the next one, this is who insisted this one, in the sense it is Rousseau. So it lays emphasis on learning by doing. Naturalists believe that children should be encouraged to discover things on their own. See, nowadays the small children of 10 years old are producing their own app in the mobile, isn't it? They are creating their own map, and they are creating so many things. They are creating the games. Okay, games they are creating, the digital, that is what is that, digital games they are making. So many things that children are doing. That is because of the teachers and the continuous changing environment making them to do it. Okay. Now next one, if you see, naturalists believe that the children should be encouraged to discover things on their own. So the main purpose of the teacher is to encourage the children to do by their own, instead of giving spoon feeding. Okay, we are not supposed to do spoon feeding. We have to encourage them to discover. Okay, then they are advocates the playway method of teaching. That is what nowadays we are doing, playway method of teaching. The Montessori method is one such method of teaching. It's a beautiful teaching, really, Montessori teaching. So we have to make them to play and learn. Okay, that is very easily it enters into their mind. Teaching should be joyous, creative, and spontaneous activity. Just imagine about the olden days school and nowadays school. In olden days, the children, they are afraid to go to school, isn't it? Because the teacher in the sense, they remember that a person with a stick, right? If they do anything with a stick, they give nicely, right? So the children, they are afraid to go to school. But nowadays it is not like that. They are very happily going to school. They enjoying with the friends, with the teachers are also not that much cruel. They are friendly in nature, and they are mingling with the children. But my point of view is, that is very important. But along with that, we have to make them to learn the values also. Okay, values, how to respect our parents. Okay, how to respect the teachers, how to respect the elders. That is very important, that the teachers have to take care. Okay, then the students will come with the good values and discipline. And the main part of the teacher is to make a good citizen instead of a good student. Okay, good citizen, he has to excel in his life, as well as he should be very useful for the society also. Okay, coming to the next point, according to the naturalist, observation and experiments in the laboratory should be important factors of teaching methodology. Okay, let us see how the teachers are in various idealism, realism, and naturalism, and pragmatism. Okay, how it is teaching the teachers, in the sense teachers are the supreme and important place. Okay, a supreme and important place of a teacher is given in idealism. Why? In the sense they give that much respect to the gurus. Okay, they respect like anything. Whatever they say, they listen. Okay, they listen. That is what this idealistic teacher. Okay, let us take Vivekananda, let us take Vallalar. Okay, they're all just the teaching is only this. Okay, these people never speak to the teachers. Speak in the sense that they never put any word towards them. Okay, they just listen. That is what the idealistic teaches. Okay, they have given the supremacy to the teachers. The highest role of this idealism is the teacher. Okay, they have given that much importance to the gurus. Now, the teacher as a gardener knows best as best as how to care and develop a child like a plant. They take very much care of the students, and each and everything they insist them how to be, how to do this one, how to select this one. Okay, so just like a plant, they take care, the gurus. Okay. Now, realism teacher role is supreme because he brings the child in touch with the external environment. Okay, keeping aside in his own views, the teacher imparts the scientific knowledge to the child in an easy and effective way. See, this is value based. This is value based, but this is what the realistic. Realistic. What is happening in this world? The teachers explain to them. Okay. Naturalism, in the sense the teacher role is subsidiary where the child's position is central. Okay, now what we are doing is student centered. Now the education is, isn't it? So we are just helping the children to learn various knowledges. Okay, and giving most importance to the students only. Next one, if you see pragmatism, here the psychology, how the teacher, what is the teacher role? In the sense teacher is a friend, a philosopher and guide. Okay, most of the institutions now this is going on in college level, school level also. The teachers are behaving like a friend, philosopher and guide after the entry of the psychology, human psychology as a subject in schools. Yeah, that is very beautiful, actually very beautiful. So the teachers should have in mind, teachers should not make ATM. Okay, teachers should make a proper citizen. Okay, proper citizens. Teachers should provide proper citizen and not a ATM center. Okay, nowadays the people are earning much. The people are earning much, but they are not having values. Okay, they are not having values. Why? In the sense we are teaching in school only the subjects and not the values. Okay, so what I insist is teachers should be of idealistic, realistic, naturalistic and pragmatist. Okay, so teachers should have all these four. So all these four is very important for a teacher to develop the kid as a good citizen. Okay, so have in mind. Idealism, according to idealism, school is the only place for regular and effective education. That is fantastic, actually. School is an ideal form of pleasing and joyful activities for children. They enjoy like anything. Why they enjoy the school? In the sense, see, let us take the classroom. Okay, here what type of students will be? All of same age, isn't it? Same age, and they make friendship with each other. Okay, they develop how to adjust with the classmates, they develop how to share with the classmates, isn't it? And how to associate with the teacher. When the teacher come to the class, teacher also gives so many knowledge and she takes outside. Okay, he takes outside. So if they take for a field trip, okay, this is an educational tour for a field trip, in the sense that they enjoy the environment, and along with the children, along with their friends, they enjoy the environment, they share their food what they took. Okay, and they enjoy like anything, isn't it? So everything will be possible only in the school. Okay, so ideal form of pleasing and joyful activities for children is the school. Okay, next one, if you see realism. According to realism, school is a socially well planned institution. It is a mirror of society. Yes, it is a mirror of society. Which one? The school. And next one, if you see naturalism. According to naturalism, nature vast campus is the real school. Okay, naturalism, the people will be placed in the nature, and the school goes on. School should be a natural and spontaneous field of free activities. All the activities will be taken place in the free environment. Okay, pragmatism, in the sense according to pragmatism, school is a laboratory for experiments to be done by children. It is a society in miniature. Yeah, this also states so every theory is telling that the school is very important. There should be a teacher, and from the teacher only the students learn everything. Why because see, just compare the school environment and the home environment. Okay, home environment, here parents will be there, here teachers are there, teachers, HM, everybody will be there. Okay, and here what is that? The parents and the siblings will be. Okay, the siblings, they fight each other for anything. Are they well adjusted? In the sense they adjust, okay, but they never listen the parents' words that much when we compare to the teacher. Whatever the teacher says, the children listen because it is a proper environment is and a proper systematic environment, the school is, but home is not like that. They have some freedom, so they never listen, and what they think is mother is their own property, father is their own property, so father and mother also give some freedom to them to behave, so they never or consider whatever the parent says, but they consider each and every word what the teacher says. So teachers should take a major role in the development of the children. Okay, that is what these schools insisted. Naturalist perspective argues that humans cannot dictate their own lives. Okay, their belief is that an individual life is determined by its environment, heredity, and circumstances, and so forth. Yeah, that is true actually. All the human beings' life cannot be determined by their plan. Okay, or they cannot plan it and they can make it. Why? In the sense, each and every human being is unique according to the gene. That gene setup will be different. See, for example, if you take this person gene setup is different from this person. Okay, so he cannot plan. This fellow cannot plan this life. Okay, or this fellow cannot plan this his life, or he himself he cannot plan his own life. Why? Because see, he is having in his own home and coming to one society. Okay, he is in one society and selecting one school. Okay, selecting one school, and they are living in one city. In the sense, the city is determining their life. Okay, the school is determining his life, the home is determining his life. Okay, the parents have the influence on their life. So, and apart from that, his gene. Okay, so each and every factor is important: home environment, school environment, society. Okay, society, and the city where he is living. Okay, so the environment plays a major role, as well as the hereditary. The genes are playing a major role in his life. Okay, so very few people are living by their own plan. Most of the people are affected by by their heredity and environment. Okay, that is what naturalist perspective of argues, right? And let us come to this Marxism in the sense, a few question answers I have given, just let us go through. The medium is a message, is a concept given by Marshall McLuhan. Okay, what is that concept? The medium is a message. Okay, the ideology and ideological state apparatus is an essay by Louis Althusser. The term cultural materialism associated with, okay, Raymond Williams. What is that? The term cultural materialism associated with Raymond Williams, who popularized the term colloquialization. Okay, Ronald Robertson. Let us see the fifth one. The term resonance and wonder are associated with Stephen Greenblatt. Okay, Frederick Jameson associated postmortem culture with the Das capitalism, that is multinational. Which philosopher gave the idea of dialectic? It is George Wilhelm Haeckel. Which work was denounced at the 1934 Soviet Writers' Congress as a heap of dung crawling with worms? It is Joyce Ulysses. Okay, what is the question? Which work was denounced at the 1934 Soviet Writers' Congress as a heap of dung crawling with worms? Okay, Joyce Ulysses. Who gave the distinction of two kinds of Marxism, the Engelsian and Leninist? It is George Steiner. Who makes a useful distinction between state power and state control? It is Louis Althusser. Which Marxist critic has tried to reconcile Marxism with the psychoanalysis? It is Frederick Jameson. Thanks for watching and subscribing this channel. Very important video links are given in this description box. So go through and make use of it. Share this video to your friends, those are appearing for this competitive exams. This class is very useful for UGC NET as well as TNPSC. So make use of it. Thank you so much.